Yeah.
So yeah, go for it.
What is that? What does that growth look like? Because I know it's really hard to filter out the people that aren't a good opportunity for a partnership. So what does that look like? Like, what does your process go into filtering these people that are going to be private money partners or they're going to lend on your projects?
So I just closed my first PML. I was never a big fan of PML first because I got good hard money loans. I got my own deals, which I get like fairly cheap, right? So even getting hard money loans, so up to 75%, I was getting all the almost 100% finance. So on the PML, I cannot tell you, but I think everyone can be a PML. So it's kind of more paperwork. To find a partner is kind of different. First of all, they have to, you guys, I mean, we need to have the same goals. And depending on the structure, that's why I want to grow and bring partners like because my Mount Everest is like to own 1,000 doors, but not as a syndicator. It's like with partners, JVing with people, so adding value to them, and of course the partner adding value to me. So yeah, first of all, same goals. Second one, the vibes, the go-giver vibe. Also, a third one, if we're gonna go more than one deal, kind of that. Okay, we can date in one deal, but if we're gonna go bigger, yeah, that's super important to see the business personality. You know, the integrator and visionary. Bro, that's so important. Now I'm realizing that my perfect partners are same people with the same vibe, same mindset. I mean, problem solvers, but at the same time, integrators. The ones that are more than a partner, like a business partner, like long-term partners, integrators. I have a friend that I love him. We have two deals together. We're gonna keep doing deals, but he's also a visionary. We talk all day long about business, buying all over Texas, and the two deals that we have together, they're a mess. Because we're all looking forward, both of us, and none of us is looking at the deal.
Yeah.
I'm also an integrator, so with
That's
him,
how it
kind of
is.
I'm shifting, kind of being more like. But yeah, that's
That makes
super
sense.
important.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And again, putting myself in a position so I can, even with the partnerships, because someone told me, not a big investor, but my first mentor is like, be careful on the partnerships that you bring, the partners, because they will demand your time, right? So if you have a lot of partners, they will be demanding your time, and then you will have 24/7. You will have the 24 hours just to uh, respond or talk with your partners or giving the time that they're asking from you. So that's important. People who are like I don't know how you call that, like they don't demand your time like every day. Self-started. Because that way you can go on and keep growing, keep helping people, go giving. So one of my things right now is like for the owners club, for the sub two community, becoming that person who people goes to kind of underwrite deals, for the co-living space. I don't know, being that person who, because I've seen so many people buying bad deals in Houston, bro, even from the sub two community. And I tell them, use me as your lever, as your tool here in Houston. Because I'm an agent, I'm an agent. I love to underwrite deals. I'm a buyer myself. I'm a landlord myself. I have a management company. I do Section 8s long term, Airbnb. So I kind of, it's not just on the right based on numbers, on the right based on experience. I know that Section 8 in this area is not that good. I know that Airbnb kind of,
yeah.
And I've lost a ton of money doing deals.
Yeah, if people are smart, they will leverage, right? The people who are smart leverage your experience and ride your coattails to avoid these pitfalls that you have encountered, right? And give themselves a shot to have better opportunities. Because sometimes people buy deals just for the sake of buying a deal and getting into a deal, right? And they're ego driven, you know, again, and they have the right intentions, but they made the wrong move, right? But you know, and then now they really have to problem solve and how to, you know, how do I fix a sinking ship, right? Like, so it could be a turn off as well, right? It could turn you off and be like, man, this is not for me, right? So you didn't get off the ground right, so you have to persevere as well through those challenges, right? So again, anyone out there in Houston, man, the guy's telling you, you know, use and abuse them.
You say watch out, yeah?
Yeah, you know what I'm
I
saying?
was
Like,
talking the other day with
Utilize those resources.
I was talking the other day with someone that I don't like that mindset of my first deal because it puts those newbies a kind of like an ego or pressure to get their first deal. Even if it's a bad deal, they feel good because they got their first deal. And it's the worst thing that can happen because they get impatient, right? They buy deal, they lose money, and then they have bad experience in general with real estate.
yes.
So I was telling him, instead of looking for your first deal, because he was like, I need to get my first deal before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet that guy will buy anything on December.
He's ready. He's ready to deploy. And sometimes the best deal is the deal you don't pull the trigger on. That's a deal. That's a deal as well, right? I made a great deal. I didn't buy that deal. I mean, what a deal, right? So, and people have to be you have to mature in that space as well, right? Have some experience because I'm saying that with experience, right? But sometimes the best deals the ones you don't pull the trigger on, right? And
Trust me.
but being a newbie, obviously you don't have that to fall on, right? So just, you know, you guys got to be mindful out there.
Yeah, totally with you guys.
Right.
So do we have someone in Texas here or no?
You got Ali over there in Texas.
We're
I
in
think he's in
Dallas,
Dallas,
right?
Texas.
Yeah,
Bro,
we
I just got an 11 unit deal in Dallas from an owners club partner. I'm analyzing. I'm gonna give you a call.
okay. Is it is it an opportunity for a flip? Is it an opportunity for
I
the
think for a buy and hold. So I will
okay?
ask you if you can go and check it for me.
Let me know.
Because I love to underwrite deals, find the best solution. Because
Yeah, let's
the guy wants a lot of money down, so those are the best for mortgage methods.
Right. Yeah, let's talk. I remember if a couple of months ago, and I think back in July or June, we were talking about about finding you deals in Dallas, some in Austin, I think also. I remember you mentioned that you're focusing on homes between 200,000 to 500,000. Is that right? And is it still like that, or are you?
Yeah, but now mostly more in kind of multi-units.
Yeah, multi-unit. You were talking last time about, you know, the possibility of, let's say it's a big single family, and you know, if it has like a specific format or structure of the house, you would divide it and maybe,
I will make it a triplex.
exactly, because there's a lot of those, and you know, obviously you know better than me. In Texas, there's a lot of those.
Yeah, for sure. So how can I bring value to you guys? I know that we're working and work with Michael and Paul. By the way, guys, we need to lowball those banks like crazy because it's like literally like not even underwriting. That's the price that they think the house value. That's 50% of that. That's my purchase.
If you guys don't mind, walk us through, like, you know, walk us through what you guys are doing together.
Go ahead, Mr. Rodriguez. Fire away.
All right. So we essentially networked our way into this deal or these deals. Mike did a great job of establishing a relationship with just a wholesaler who has a relationship with banks. And they go through the REO process. You know, like sometimes people can't pay their bills.
Right.
Bank forecloses on it. Now the bank is like, well, we want to get rid of this thing. We don't want to hang on to this forever. And so you're kind of caught in a scenario where some of these people, they haven't paid in a long time, and the houses can be in bad condition, and so they need to get rid of them. The bank, it's a liability for them, and so the bank entrusts this one person, this wholesaler, to essentially get rid of them for them. And so we went to him, and a lot of the deals are obviously overpriced. And so Liuver obviously just pointed out, like, we need to just lowball him. And so we went to him and we were like, okay, maybe we can, lowball him, but I also want to be respectful of everyone's time. So if we can put together a creative offer, maybe something like that would work. And so, yeah, in other words, we're doing a lot of cool stuff. We're trying to get things going, and creative finances really help with that. So, Liuver, we need to submit some LOIs for 50% on the, because I'm sure they'll probably take them. It's a hassle,
Remember, the banks, the houses are a liability. For us, houses are an asset, right? When we use them. For banks, the only asset they have is debt. So houses are a liability. So they rather sell it. Of course, they're gonna be at the beginning. It's like, hey, bid me. Let's bid on this property. But yeah, they're losing a ton of money. Those houses are like 150. They're losing the opportunity to land on 1.3, $1.4 million. The 10x ratio. That's crazy, by the way. I don't know who.
Yeah.
Fractional banking, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fractional reserve banking, 1913. Yeah. Crazy.
We can be super nice. Hey, every day these houses are getting more and more distressed. Houston, Florida, the weather is crazy. So any hurricane, wind, tornado can damage more the house. So you focus on the debt, I will focus on the houses. Give me that, and I will be your buyer always. So try to create a relationship with them. I did two Rios like last year with a small bank. So I was literally talking with the VP, with the vice president, and he just told me, pay me what the guys owe us. It was like 200,000, and the house value was like 380. So I paid them literally 50%. But they were aware that the house needed some work, a little bit of work, like 20K in rehab. But again, if we it's like sellers. If we talk to them, create enough rapport, relationship with them, and let them know, hey, as an investor, I'm not gonna be able to buy this. And the banks, they don't have crews, they don't have contractors to go on rehab and sell the properties. No one will do that in a bank. So they rather sell that at discount. And actually that is good for them, because banks, they make money, pure cash, right? So that goes to their losses. Even if they lose the entire property, that is a number that goes to the red column, like minus 150. So that's a win for them on the tax side.
Yeah, they'll eat that all day. They love that at the end of the year. Come February, March time, then they get to have that fun talk. But you remember all those things we wrote off, those short sales or whatever. Yeah. He's a little hard to keep in touch with. So I'm gonna be calling him a bunch tomorrow to basically say, hey, everything you have in Houston, throw it at 50% to the bank, and let me know what they say. Obviously it's going to be in writing and be a little more professional, but it's been fun getting him on the phone.
Professional mode.
What'd you say?
That's how deals get done, Put it out there and it's bound to happen, Yeah, that's how deals get done.
Gotta take shots, man. If you're not taking shots, man, you're sitting on the bench, which means life is passing you by.
Taking action.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Mr. Shell, let's hear. I want to hear from you. Get involved in here, sir.
Well, I wanted to ask, what's going on, bro? Man, a long time. I know I'm in the dark. Let me try and get a little bit of light. I'm driving. I don't want to get pulled over with this thing on. But hey, so I'm curious. with the single family you have, the vacant ones, have you thought about co-living with those, or what's your thoughts on that? Changing the style up for them just to, to make some kind of money. I'll rent them out by the room.
Yes, actually, I'm talking with one guy, actually the Pat'sville representative in town in Houston. He has some money, some savings, and he wants to invest in co-living. And because I have the money like tied with my rehabs, I told him, bro, because that house needs a little bit of work to add the bedroom. So yes, that's going to be the solution for me, create the co-living on those single families. And that house is in an area with no HOA, so no problem at all.
Oh, that's sweet. So single families can work in some circumstances, just gotta turn them into co-living, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I was wondering about that, man, because I'm the newbie in the group, and like, okay, multifamily is down the road, and like you were saying, that makes so much sense. Where you get that vacancy for one renter, unless you are going Section 8 or something like that. But I much rather go co-living, bro. Straight up, man.
Well, actually, and co-living, if you see it in a way, it's like multifamily. You're converting a single family into like an eightplex. It's like 8 little doors.
Exactly. You see them as doors, and that single family, you see them as doors.
Kind
of changes the
your
mindset and what
The only thing I prefer, like the multifamilies, is because as an investors, we need to be protected, right? So buy every deal. When I underwrite, the deal needs to make sense even for long term. So if everything goes to hell, I know that at least I will have a long-term tenant there. I mean, we of course know that nothing's going to happen with co-living. Co-living is here and it's going to keep growing and growing.
Yes.
Affordability, inflation, not even 10 years of Trump.
Big time.
So yeah, so it's here and it's going to keep growing. But again, we are investors. The only thing that can happen with co-living is that the market will get saturated by investors like ourselves bringing co-living everywhere. So the prices will go down a lot. And now then it's like Airbnb. At the beginning, everyone was taking 2 pictures, throwing a air mattress, and making like 5K. Yeah. Then everyone started jumping into Airbnb, and the newbies and the not so good hosts, they started losing money. That's why you see those properties on the MLS, super nice stage with plates. Those are not good staging companies. Those are failed Airbnbs. Staging companies don't put plates and details, and those are Airbnbs that fail.
Yeah, and Airbnbs again it's an option. You don't have to do that, right? So a little different than affordable housing or co-living. That's kind of a given, right? I'm not here. It's not an option, let's say, per se. So that kind of the market probably shifted quicker on the Airbnb side, because again, it's optional. You don't have to stay there, right? And when it flipped over, everybody say this is not it. So,
yeah.
You know what we're doing now? We're getting a ton of Airbnbs, but we're getting clients who wants us to manage the Airbnbs, and all of our properties, we're moving them to co-living.
Oh wow!
I can show you now my dashboard.
Show it.
Can I share?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, you can share. Yeah, should be.
Oh, I'm so excited to see this.
Yes.
Okay, so here's my HostAway. HostAway is a channel manager. So for those that were familiar with short-term rentals, channel managers, they merge Airbnb, Vrbo, Booking.com. So we previously had like 15 properties between our properties and our clients. Now the only property that we own here is that K1. Do you guys see the screen?
Yeah.
So this is the first one. It's blocked because we have a midterm tenant. And now our properties, we have, do you guys see the part split?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we move all the, I just finished adding like the last fourplex, this one. We just moved all the fourplexes that we had in Airbnb to co-living.
Wow.
This is a single family that I just bought with the PMP. The guy brought the money. It was like 46,000. And we're going to make around, best scenario, kind of average like 1,000. With equity, a 2.6 VA loan, a good deal.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Actually, bro, this is the single family home. I'm already adding it into. I still need to bring the money. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring a partner just to give me the 10K, or kind of, he wants to learn too. So, yeah.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the beauty of like those multifamilies, like you can add also like a ton of bedrooms. We're planning to have like 30 more by the end of the month between the single families, the small multifamilies.
Nice.
Hey, Jason.
Good.
Yes, sir.
He said he's looking for like an investor for like 10,000, like a newbie who want to kind of learn and get into it. I think y'all might need to talk offline, and I know you want to get your feet wet. This might be something for you, pretty much.
Yeah, hey, you know, so I do have some funds that I'm thinking about liquidating, and you know, just because I want to get into it, bro. And if you willing to, man, hey, I got, you know, yeah, play with about 10K. If you know, if I wouldn't know what to do if we could talk about it, figure some things out. If you'd be willing to help me, look, like Mando was saying, I'm a newbie, but I understand the game. You know, things could be a little tricky. So,
Jay, you already made the sale. Jay,
Bro,
you made the sale.
Let's go. He said he needed it. You got it. Let's go. You're making deals right now.
I've seen you, bro. I've seen you on the Zooms. You have a ton of books behind you. Unless they're you're smart, bro. You're smart.
Yeah.
He's way smarter than he gives himself credit for, bro.
Absolutely.
Every time Jason's the type of guy, he would go and buy like 1,000 units, and then he would be like, "Yeah, I'm the newbie in the group." We're like, "Bro, what?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?"
I'm still fresh.
Hey, Jay, but you know what? You're not a newbie no more. So that's how deals get done. Like this.
You're
On a conversation, all starts with a conversation. The deals get done, y'all rap, and that it is. So in like a week or so, you ain't gonna say you're a newbie no more, because
your rookie season is up. Yeah, you in the playoffs now. Now you in the playoffs. You're no longer a rookie, bro.
Yo, it took the entire A team to come back on a call in order for him to get initiated and not be a rookie no more. You see how that happened?
How about that?
I love it.
You're a playoff performer now.
Straight up. No, straight up, man. That'd be awesome, bro. Straight up. And I would love to. If you're willing to take me, man, hey, I'd love to.
Yeah, and you can use me, and that's what I tell everyone. Use me as leverage, and then it's not that you're not just a newbie. It's that, hey, I'm partnered with investors that we have 60 doors. Yeah, you have 5, but we have 60. So it's like leveraging those connections so you can bring more partners. That's all about.
It's the art of the deal, right? How you leverage yourself and how you market yourself, and right, and you position yourself as somewhat of an authority in the space, right? And then you have leverage, like he said. You want to bring in new investors or whatever, you can have a conversation with Liuver, and he'll just close it out, let's say, right? So it's just it's where can you insert yourself in, and grow out of that.
You no more as your team. Yep.
Yeah, this is why we're here, right?
And we're here because we all made a decision to pay for the mastermind. That's it. So we are decision makers.
Yes.
Action
Very true.
Action takers as well.
Yes, sir. Bro, I literally took the money from my rehab. Like, let's freaking buy this mastermind.
Yeah.
I will get the
It was
money
worth
later.
it though. It was worth it though, man. Look at the room. Look at what you're doing. You're around
Awesome.
like-minded individuals, on shop and on. So is you took it from a fix and flip. That was a piece of property, but you actually took it from there and you put it right here in your brain and you invested in you. But look what's happening by you. You are the best real estate.
Bro, I love every time I invest money in myself with a mastermind something, I get returns like 10,
Yeah.
100x.
Infinite. Yeah, yeah.
Always.
You guys want to hear like a funny story about one
Man.
investment?
Always.
It's a podcast.
When I started like getting deals and knowing about off-market deals, because first I bought my first fourplex with FHA. I told the bank I was gonna live in one unit, and I just put some bills
Yep.
and I got some PDF done on my Photoshop. Don't tell your banks.
He knows too much, this guy.
I'm a software engineer. That's why I know that. Well, when I started learning about off-market deals, I said to myself, "Hey, I need to know how to wholesale because I need to be in the games with the people." For me, at that time, wholesaler were the king of the real estate. So I went with the guy, and he told me, he pitched me super mentor online, and because I'm Cuban, so my English was not. I mean, it's not 100% yet, but was even like
Not very good looking.
not very good looking. Yeah, not good. So I thought that the guy told me $1,400 for the mentorship, and I say okay. When I gave him my card, he charged me $14,000.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Oh, because you're English. So you thought it was 14, but it was really 14,000.
Yes. Yeah, it was not a scam.
You learn English quick after that. Hey, hold up. I need a tutor. I need a speech therapist or something. Wow. Go and continue what you were saying.
No, that I also believe that sometimes God, I feel that pushed me without me even knowing.
Yeah.
3 weeks, a newbie, I got a wholesale. Beginner's luck, $64,000 wholesale fee, the biggest fee from that guy.
Wow.
Because again, another mistake, when I went and run the comps in the area, was like two blocks full of new houses. And I just ran the comp based on the new houses. I didn't know how to comp in that. So I gave the guy a super low ball offer and he accepted it. And well, the comps that I run was 250. The house actual value was 350. So I offered him 112. He took that.
Wow.
Sold it for 170 something.
Wow.
112 for the newbie, man. That's what's up. I love it. I love it. You ain't had no option. You had to, like, I got a buddy named Mando that say you don't have no options. You don't have no choice. They took your 14,000. You said, I gotta go get it. I don't have no options. The only option is to make a deal. You made a deal.
And my wife, because it's Amex, you know how Amex is really good when with disputes. My wife was call that guy and tell him that you made a mistake. I don't know. I'm not gonna do that. I'm a man.
I'm good. I got this.
Yeah.
And the accountability and the course was nothing special. But again, the accountability of having weekly Zooms, the accountability of me having paid $14,000 that I couldn't afford. And at that time, my Amex, I think that they increased the price. I mean, the credit line the same day from like 10 to 20. So I couldn't.
That was destiny.
Look at
Bro,
God.
literally.
That's being ordered.
That was destiny. You just couldn't see it at that time, right?
Absolutely.
And that's why now I relate. Every time I do something regarding my growth, right? To be in rooms to learn something new, even if I push myself behind my understanding, like, hey, I cannot in the present, I cannot spend this money, but I know that in the future, me will thank me for that.
Yes.
Literally,
Very
every
true.
time, bro. And I think it's the same for everyone.
Of course.
Yeah, every time. Every time.
I did it by mistake. And I learned. Now I do it on purpose.
Now you do it on purpose.
It's a hack, it's a cheat code, man. We all champions, we visionaries. So, like you said, you not have no choice but to make it happen. Pretty much, you know, you committed the finances. Now you're gonna commit the time, and you're gonna take the action, and you're gonna get the results that's bound to happen out of it.
Yes.
You know?
And also I took what was left from the credit card to pay some English classes after that.
I said that. I said that was the first thing you did. You paid them daggone English classes. I know that.
Clearly it worked,
Not
bro.
again. I knew that. That's
Actually, I
what's up.
just bought I just bought an app, Bold Boys. I think that's for pronunciation.
app.
Yeah, that's an app for accent, half American accent.
Oh, okay. Change your accent.
To improve.
Are you going for like
Still having my Cuban accent, but more fancy, more sophisticated.
Oh, okay.
I was really hoping you would do the Southern twang. You know, start talking like you're a good old boy.
Yeah, get that McConaughey accent before we meet him at Squat Up Summit. Yeah,
Dude.
Crazy.
Are you coming to Boston? I'm assuming for real, right?
Of course, bro. Of course.
You don't have no choice. He already put his American money in there. He didn't know how much it cost. He thought it was $300 or $3,000. So it's like, you gotta come down.
He bringing his tutor with him. He got his Bold app.
Bro, now with that, I think that I was the second one on a step up on freaking buy the course, because I knew it that I needed to connect with better people like yourselves. And I needed to grow. The expansion, I mean, the mind expansion is so big when you are in those rooms.
Yeah. Big time.
It's incredible. It's like the unseen growth that we have before actually growing in the scene realm.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%,
I'm super
dude.
grateful for you.
So
Thank you so much for inviting me.
I got one more question for you.
Drop knowledge and jewels. Go ahead, Mike.
If you were gonna go back, you rewind the clocks, right? Would you do it all over the same way? Obviously, hopefully not the $14,000, but you know, it worked out in the end. But where would you start? Would you start the same route? Would you start in a different path? Would you go straight to like the multifamily / multi-unit doors route option, or what would you do?
Bro, I will say same thing, because again, my mindset always was like multifamily, right? How to go bigger. But again, how do you go big if you don't have reputation, if you don't know how to do it? You know, Grant Cardone says sometimes go to multifamily, but how the hell are you going to go to multifamily if you're a newbie? So no one will respect you. No one will. You guys know that this is a business of relationships, right?
Yeah.
So how you make relationships, even fake, it will not work. So I will say the only thing that I will do better is to learn how to raise capital. But so important in my my career, because again, I was previously using only hard money loans, super expensive hard money loans, and my own money. And when I say my own money, is my own money from everywhere, from credit cards, family and friends, like everywhere. I still have debts from the 14,000. For real. Because again, I haven't stopped yet from that time 4 years ago to say, okay, I'm gonna pay my debts, or no. I'm always moving forward.
Go.
And I love, I think Chris Crown said it, or someone, that forget about the debts for a moment. Of course, be smart about it, but don't be Dave Ramsey level. So focus on the growth only, and someday you're gonna do like this, and you're gonna pay everything you owe. So I did over leverage myself a lot, because again, I came from Cuba 8 years ago. I came from nothing, bro, literally nothing. So I'm not afraid what I'm gonna lose. I came from Cuba.
Came from nothing. Good.
I was not like dirty poor like you see those kids in Africa, but again, poor. Not even have a house, nothing. I came from direct from my university, so I had nothing. So I don't have nothing to lose, right? So that's why I'm good taking risk,
Yeah.
and I leverage myself a lot of times. So yeah, and I'm always finding a solution, but at the same time, I put myself in a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
But again, I would do it better raising capital.
Yeah, you got that migrant spirit. You got that migrant spirit, right? So sometimes we as Americans, we get fat, we get lazy, we get complacent, right? That's kind of become a norm. But you didn't have that choice, didn't have those options, right? So you have a super fresh perspective that while people are sitting down and getting fat, you out here running the race, right? So you have the advantage, right? And you showed improve your advantage by what your accomplishments in 8 years. So congratulations to you, brother. Salute to you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Be
Bro,
proud.
literally my family, I have my mom and dad still in Cuba. They have no power like 8 hours a day.
Damn.
And we lose Wi-Fi here and we freaked out for 5 minutes.
Right.
And they have no power, bro.
They
Crazy.
lose
So it's about
again, right?
that perspective.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
So
Yeah.
I feel that I owe this country all the work, everything from me.
That's right. And you're doing it.
Talking about that, talking about Cuba, do you guys smoke cigars?
A
Uh-huh.
little bit.
I know that you smoke. Ali, I know
do.
that I have like 3.
Bring him. Oh shit.
This is a humidor.
Yeah, nice.
I have like 3, so I'm gonna get you guys like Habanos, like the
Yes.
best cigars.
You are
Yes.
not.
Bring him
Cohiba.
to,
Kiss you on the
the
mouth.
owners club. Bring him to the owners club.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
gonna
we'll,
do.
and we'll
That's you
have a
bring them in
smoke.
Boston.
And we have a. I don't smoke, but I'll smoke with you.
Bro, I don't smoke either. Actually, I hate my dad. I mean, not
Yeah.
hate, but
Yeah, we know.
he used to smoke like 1 or 2 cigars a day during the evening. So I was always fighting with him because of the smell. But now, bro, I know that and wealthy people love cigars. And now I'm getting that smell. I'm going to those circles. And I will, hey, I'm Cuban, so I'm gonna bring you cigars from Cuba. So
Yeah, you
I get
have
to get in
leverage.
those rooms.
You build
I
a
love it.
rapport. That's a rapport builder right there. You feel me?
So
Man.
please remind me. I have 2. I can get more, like I don't know, 8.
I'll
we
remind you.
can-
Brother. I got you.
And that's super cool,
Uh,
bro. Bunch of men talking about business, smoking cigars, Cuban cigars.
I know the perfect cigar lounge where we're gonna smoke in Boston.
He's
Boston?
from Ali's
Yeah.
from Boston. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a
Yeah, Ali
hookup.
lit at.
That's his
Yeah, he's a
backyard.
hookup.
Underground,
He's
wood,
a hookup.
whiskey, cigar, good women.
Bro. Deals.
I'm so glad I'm in my car. You just said that.
Me too, Dave.
Yes.
Everybody feel good, right? They isolated. Nobody listening.
that's
I,
so
I
good.
look, I look forward to that, brother. It's right around the corner, brother. Right around the corner.
Ooh, it really is. Yeah, it is.
Seriously.
Need the
20
tip.
days. 20.
Yes, yes, man. I'm so looking forward to that. That energy, bro. That's straight up, man.
Yeah.
Y'all got to a car soon? Everybody?
I don't have one
Nobody got a
yet.
car soon?
Yeah.
I gotta go this week.
I got this good
Yeah,
blue and
okay.
gray shirt on. I can
Yeah.
put it on my head and put
Yeah.
holes
You'll
in
be
it. Sounds like
Comfortable guy, huh, man?
Nah, I had to grab something. I had to grab something up. Yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
costume.
Gotta figure it out.
Liuver, thank you for joining us, my friend. It's a pleasure as always. You are a legend, and I can't wait to see you in Boston. Any final remarks? Any way we can follow you on social media? You know, it's your time to shine. Anything that you got going on, you want to shout out? Feel free, brother.
Bro, not super grateful to be here, and let me know how can I help you guys to grow together. That's what I love. And yeah, I'm also I love to I'm a Christian, right? So I share a lot of Myron Bailey, I think that his name.
Yes.
Love the guy. But the guy is a
Awesome.
killer in business, and he has done it following kind of the Bible, right? The Bible like
Yes.
concepts.
That's
And he
everything.
says that it's like we can see it with our mentor, with Pace. The real leaders, the real guys, I mean, the real big guys are servants. And I even I push myself when I don't feel it. It's like, how can I serve? How can I help more people?
Yeah.
So that's
I love
we have the best, bro, the best example in
Yes.
Pace. That
That's
guy
right.
is
Yeah.
That's right.
Crazy, yeah.
Bueno,
So
gracias, mi
Pace
hermano, por
Morgan,
venir. Un placer de tenerlo y hasta la próxima.
Dale, let's go. Do I
Hey.
follow you guys? Do I follow you guys? Let me connect with you.
Yeah.
I don't think I have Dana.
Here, I'm putting in the chat.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see.
Yeah, guys, put your IGs in the chat.
Jason, do I have yours? I think
Let me see. I don't know, but let me find it. Let me see. All right, let me put it in here right
I
now.
know you got mine.
yeah, of course. Follow you, the
And
cool
Paul, I
guys.
know that for a fact.
Follow the cool
Oh,
guys.
whoa, easy now. We're just trying to be like y'all. Don't do all that now.
So Jason,
It's written.
I
Yep. Underscore. I got two. One's
follow you, bro. Follow you.
okay.
Okay, I have Ali, the best wholesaler in Texas.
Yeah, straight up.
That's
Yeah,
right.
fresh.
Thank you, my man. Thank you.
Dallas takeover.
Gentlemen, I gotta run. My daughter is absolutely throwing a tantrum right now, and mom's in her wits' end. Liuver, always a pleasure, my friend. Until next time, and the rest of you gentlemen have a great night.
See you,
Yeah,
Paul.
guys.
Hey, Paul.
Right on,
Party
Paul.
as well too. A church event. Gotta go. And the way that the
See
Lord
you,
leads.
D.
All
Yeah,
right.
Appreciate
don't
you,
keep
boys.
the little
But look,
waiting.
I'm gonna keep this. I'm put my thing and keep this on since it's the Zoom. So
All right.
I'll let y'all. Luva,
Okay.
appreciate
Take
you.
care, brother.
Everything great.
See you
Keep
soon.
crushing.
I think that's
See you
it.
soon. See you soon.
Thank you, Lure.
Okay, my man.
Cool.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Good boy.